Welcome back to Chokitable Media.
This story, it is the story of our Reverend Father, a Catholic man. His name is Venerable Achi, Edwin Achi of Anglican Church, a vicar from Kaduna Diocese that was killed by kidnappers by his Christian faith, according to Jews. Earlier this morning, someone revealed to me that ransom had been paid for his release, only for kidnappers to send pictures of his corpse. Now, how do they break the news to his mother, who is around 90 years old, that her son was kidnapped and killed? Rufai Oseni is so concerned about this matter. I think this terror stuff has reached close to home for him, and he has to come up and announce this and let everybody know. If you are still denying the fact that there's kidnapping in Nigeria, there's terror in Nigeria, I have my friend from diaspora. Most of them are calling me, talking about terror that is gripping them, despite the fact that they are actually not in Nigeria. I mean, it calls to question to ask if there's any government in Nigeria at all to stop all this nonsense, to stop all these killings. This is tough. This is terrible. This man was abducted with his wife and children. Eventually, this man just got an attack and died in the hand of these people, in the hand of this kidnapper. Can you just imagine? When are we going to have a just society? The people in diaspora are afraid of coming back home. Yet people in Nigeria, majority of them actually don't realize that this is going on getting out of hand. Yet people sit down in their houses. Yet some people are calling, let's have a kind of protest. Let's have a kind of, revolution and stuff. But nobody's saying anything about this. It seems that people in Nigeria are so comfortable. We are so comfortable with whatever is happening. Remember the Brigadier General that was killed. Yet the nation is so quiet as if nothing happened. We are expecting that the government should be, rise up to the task and do, whatever necessary to make sure they avenge the death of this man. A brigadier general, a commander like that, died in the hand of this useless human being, like a chicken, not even chicken, like an ant that was swapped and killed like that. When is sanity going to return? When are we going to have a sense of, being a citizen of a country called Nigeria? We in Nigeria, living down in Nigeria here. I mean, we are facing a lot of things. Majority of us have realized this, but majority have refused to realize it. Who is going to avenge the death of this brigadier general? Who is going to avenge the death of this venerable father, Archie? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Yet I got another sad news today again about a couple that was kidnapped in Delta State. I will show that to you later. But let's hear and let's listen to what Rufai Oseni has to tell us about this matter. Thank you for watching.
Nigeria not happen. But I'm happy to announce to you, in the deepest form of sadness, that Nigeria has happened to me this morning. And I'll tell you how. Nigeria has happened to me. Many weeks ago, a very close, dear elder sister of mine, a former retired court justice in this country, sent me a message about Venerable Achi that had been kidnapped in the north. And she said I should raise awareness. Which I did because, see, my number is out there. I get a lot of calls because I help too many people that I will never meet in my lifetime. Once they send me a message, if it's something within my powers I can do, I do it and I keep it moving. And I started this call for the release of Venerable Achi, which I mentioned. If you go and check through my tapes on television, I mentioned the story of Venerable Achi. But little did I know that Venerable Achi was closer to me more than even the person that sent me a message about Venerable Achi. My friend and my colleague that I work with in Inspiration FM, Azubike Osumili, that leads the station. Little did I know that Venerable Achi is Azubike Osumili's uncle. I was just checking Twitter after I woke up this morning and I saw the message and I reached out to Azubike Osumili. And Azubike Osumili told the story that when Venerable Achi was kidnapped, they even raised a ransom for the bandits. But guess what happened? It was after they paid the ransom that the bandit told them to go and pick up his decomposing body. In my conversation with him, Venerable Achi was killed for his faith, pure and simple. He was a clergyman, he was a man of the cloth. So when the propagandists start, because they want to look good that there's no Christian genocide, you see me, I will tell them the truth. Because you see, any position of influence that I am in life is to be able to help others. That's why, as much as I can, if I open up my emails, I have thousands of emails. If I look for a job, if I anything I can do, I help people. But if we can't speak about the genocide going on, then it is a sad one. Today, the Osumili clan is in mourning. His village is in mourning. Can I surprise you? Venerable Achi's mother is still alive. She's famously called Ego Ibo. Beautiful woman. She's in her 90s. Nobody till now has been able to tell Venerable Achi's mother that her son is in his 60s, was kidnapped and died. And they killed him. This was after ransom was paid. So, as many people that support the government narrative, no genocide and all of that, what will bring back Venerable Achi's life? Venerable Achi's only offense that is a man of the cloth. Government claims they are doing a lot. When are they even going to bring his wife and his family that are still there? Because they are still kidnapped. Today we talk about Leah Sharibu. The same person pushing the propaganda that there is no Christian genocide is the same person that propagated the story of Leah Sharibu. And you see how Nigeria crumbles and affects all of us. Today I ask, what are we going to tell Ego Ibo, Venerable Achi's dear mother, that is still alive? The community is distraught, and we call for calm in that community. The ransom was paid, but Venerable Achi has been killed. That's another clergyman killed. And like I did say, I would ensure that this story go viral. It will be on record that I fought while he was alive, and I still spoke up for Venerable Achi while he was dead. Because you see, influence is God's way of telling you impact lives, and that's how I see it. You think the 500,000 over 30,000 followers I have on Instagram, the over, what is it called, 500,000 followers I have on Facebook, that I'm combining those platforms to do this, you think it's for me? It's to be able to raise stories about people like this. I'm just a mouthpiece. I'm supposed to be on break. But I cannot hear about the demise of people like Venerable Achi and the fact that Nigeria happens to me because it hits close to me. I work with Azubike Osumili, another top journalist for so many years in Inspiration FM. And this is his uncle. The question we should ask this government is, dear Nigeria government, how do you tell Mama Ego Ibo that her son in his 60s was kidnapped and killed in Nigeria? Ego Ibo, the mother of Venerable Achi, is still alive. What do we tell Ego Igbo? What do we tell Ego Igbo? Government of President Tinubu, please answer this question. What do we tell Ego Igbo?
Somebody wrote, he said, this is really, really sad, and I cried my eyes out yesterday, even though I don't know the Venerable Achi personally. It also hit home for me because the news of their kidnapping was posted on one of our church's platform for prayer last month. Immediately it happened. How long, oh Lord, how long? I pray for the swift rescue of his wife and daughter in Jesus' name. This man wrote, Brigadier General Musa abducted and killed by this same bloodthirsty terrorist. He was a Muslim. Ooh, we can all condemn terrorism. We cannot condemn terrorism without promoting a divisive agenda. The more you label it as Christian genocide, the harder it becomes to truly address the situation, because doing so undermines the suffering of the victim from other. Thank you for watching. This is Chokitable Media. Please don't forget to share your own thoughts. Please share, like, and subscribe. Put on your notification button, and God bless you as you do.